Hi there. In this short video, I'm going to explain the first part of the speaking part of your Linguaskill exam. There are several speaking sections. I will explain these at another time, but I want to talk today about the interview part. Okay, es una entrevista, an interview. Okay, I will explain in this video how the section works, how you can prepare, and give you some homework so that you can start preparing for this portion of the exam. Okay? On the exam, you will be asked 8 questions. 8 preguntas. 8 questions. You will not have time to prepare. This is like a real interview. Okay? You will be recorded, and your assessment, your answer will be assessed. Okay? So you will have no preparation time. You will be asked, and in each question, you will hear a tone, a beep, beep. And after that, you will be expected to give your answer. In the first 4 questions, question 1, 2, 3, and 4, you will have 10 seconds to speak. Questions 5, 6, 7, and 8, you will have 20 seconds to speak. I recommend that you try to speak for the full 10 seconds or 20 seconds, or at least 8 and say 18 of those seconds. So try to complete the time that you have. Okay? I will be giving you more tips, más consejos, later on in this video. So, what are some example questions? Now, are these the exact questions that you will receive? No, they're not. They may be, they may not be. You can also consider, in addition to, además de estas preguntas, puedes pensar en preguntas típicas de entrevista. Okay, you can think of other questions and practice those as well. But these are some questions that I recommend you start to think about and prepare potential answers and start to record yourself and practice answering these questions. Let's look at some questions. The first question could be, what's your name? ¿Cuál es tu nombre? What's your name? How do you spell that? ¿Cómo se escribe? Se deletrea. ¿Cómo se escribe? How do you spell your name? So I could say, my name is Kyle Miller, and I spell my name Kyle-Millar. Where are you from? What do you do? Do you have any hobbies? How often do you speak English? Tell me about an activity that you have recently done, or that you've done recently. Where do you see yourself in 5 years' time? So, for example, you could say, for that last question, in 5 years' time, I see myself working as a police officer. I would like to work as a police officer in the city of Madrid. That would be a good 10-second answer. If you were asked to provide a 20-second answer, of course you would talk a little longer. You could say, I want to be a police officer because I think it is a good profession and I want to serve my community, and I think it is a rewarding job, a rewarding career, something like that, for 20 seconds. So again, I encourage you to think of these questions, prepare answers for them, and practice with those questions. So again, how to prepare. First, think about the answers to the questions mentioned. As I said, think about other questions as well, other typical questions. You will be given random questions, but if you practice, that practice will accumulate and you will do better when it comes to speaking. A la hora de hablar, a la hora de contestar esas preguntas, incluso si las preguntas no son las mismas, no pasa nada porque vas a estar más preparada, okay? And you can take ideas that you have practiced and mix them into other answers as well, okay? So, what I recommend, think about answers to the questions and other typical interview questions. I also recommend that you record yourself, que grabas con tu móvil o con un video, el audio, lo que sea, como puedes grabar cualquier cosa. Si tienes cámara tienes cámara en el móvil o grabación de audio, grabador de audio, lo que sea. So record it, listen to yourself, repeat. Do it again. Listen to yourself. How can I improve? Okay? So practice, record yourself, practice, and improve. Okay? So my tips, again, mis consejos. Try to use all the time, or at least most of the time. So if you have 10 seconds, tienes 10 segundos para responder, intente usar los 10 segundos, o por lo menos 8 de estos segundos. ¿Ok? Si tienes 20, da igual. Intenta usar 18, 19, si puedes, 20 segundos de estos segundos que tienes, ¿vale? Okay, try to use all the time. If you have a problem with this, a good way to get more time is to ask yourself, internally, ask yourself why. So imagine the question. Imagine the question is, even, where do you live? Where do you live? You could say, I live in Madrid because both my parents are from Madrid and I grew up here. So that's an answer that is almost 10 seconds, and it is more complete than simply saying, I'm from Madrid. Okay? So try to, if you need to, ask yourself why, and this should give you information, more information to give a more complete answer to that question. Finally, speak slowly. It's not a race. Speak slowly. Don't worry about being fast. Take your time and try to speak clearly. Try to speak slowly and clearly, and you will do better on this part of the test. So now, your homework, your assignment for now, is to start thinking about the answers to the questions that I mentioned and other typical questions. Again, record yourself, listen to the recording, and repeat. Go back, repeat it, and try to improve. This way, even if the questions are different, you will be more confident. You will likely have answers. You will have answers in mind for questions that you will get. You will probably get some of these questions or similar questions. But even if, incluso si las preguntas son diferentes, cuanto más estás practicando, the more you are practicing, the more you are rehearsing, you are gaining confidence, and you will do better in this part of the test. Okay? So this is your homework assignment to start practicing for this speaking portion of your test. Good luck.